Welcome back. I'm Adrienne, your expert on all things custom home building and luxury. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend how much fun we have on the Fraser Homes channel. So, we've spent a lot of time talking about the relationship in terms of the budget, so the allowances, and then we've also talked about the efficacy or the streamlined approach toward it. So making sure that you do your homework, making sure that you really have an idea, getting your inspiration pictures to your coordinator, all of those things. But let's talk about how not making a decision in the selection process will negatively impact the overall construct.
Mm-hmm. So Fraser Homes has, been able to put together a streamlined timeline for the selections process where it perfectly fits within the building process. So what's really important when it comes to selections is making those decisions within a timely manner, just because there are certain aspects of the selections process that directly impact, processes in the beginning of the build or even later in the build. So, for example, light fixtures, that's something that we do need to know before the foundation is even in, just so that way, I'm able to share with the electricians and the framers all of the specifications for your light fixtures. And then that way they can properly wire the house for the specific light fixtures that you want, as well as the framers can, build blocking to support the light fixtures. So it really, impacts the timeline as a whole, just because, it might delay one process of the build, which could be a domino effect for the remaining steps.
And so, you see how there's a little puzzle here. You actually spending the time to know what you want, and we're calling it homework, but if you can kind of nail that down even before we get to the selection appointment and we can quickly make a decision, then that speeds up the process in terms of turnaround to our subs and our vendors. So now they have all of the information that they need. You do have to understand that when they don't have all of the information, oftentimes they will go serve another partner or builder, whoever they're working with, who has all of their ducks in a row. And so this is the reason why it's very important that there is this consistent methodology that we're using as your builder and you as the client in terms of how selections are made. When selections are not made timely, it truly does impact the overall build. And we'll link the good, bad, and the ugly episode below. But the ugly, we talked about the ugly, and that's delays. Well, we talked about delays in terms of the external, that is, with weather delays and labor delays, but we can have internal delays because we didn't make selection choices. Now, the selection choices are in Buildertrend, is that right?
Yes. So I don't know if you've discussed Buildertrend at all, but Buildertrend is a software that we use internally as well as with the homeowners to track the building process, as well as scheduling and really selections. So there is a space in Buildertrend where I am able to put in all of the selections from all of the appointments, and the homeowners, have to go through and either approve or even decline a selections option. And that's really the best way for us to know if, this selection is what you want to proceed with, or if maybe you want to look at more options. So, yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And so you can understand there's this relationship between what you select, because remember in that episode that where I talked about Buildertrend, I said that our vendors are also using Buildertrend. So we're able to send the specifications of whatever you selected to our vendor, and we can get that to them in real time. And we're always trying to do things quickly because we want to exceed your expectations. Obviously, you know there's going to be delays. You know that there's going to be some hiccups in the construction process. But to the extent possible, to that extent, we can skinny that down. And so, Fraser Homes, we have a mantra that variation is the devil. Well, the custom home building process is full of variation because we don't know what you are going to select, and we don't know because we've never built the same house twice. But skinning down some of the variation because of lack of decision making, lack of not meeting proper timelines, we want to work hard to try to address that.